Hi everyone, Stephen Choi here. This is the first video for Monday, May 11th, 2020. Okay, this is the first video of the three that I'll be recording today. Um, I had some questions and some comments. One of you asked me about a question, a grammar question, in the workbook, and I appreciated that. So if anyone else wants to send me questions about anything that you do in the student's book or the workbook or any just in your daily lives, uh, if you hear some English expressions or words that you didn't understand or just anything related to English, just send me an email schoi413@gmail.com, or if you just leave a comment, like one of you did. I think the comment was somebody said that 1 hour is not enough. It's true, 1 hour is not enough, but it really takes a lot of hours to just make these three 20-minute videos. It's only 1 hour for you, but it takes about a few hours just to prepare. Not to mention at least an hour, just a straight recording time. But anyway, yeah, like most of you, I'm sure you agree that it'd be much nicer to be in person in a classroom, and I hope that one day we can get there. Okay. Anyway, continue your studying English diligently, and send me your questions, your comments. Okay, and I really appreciate you're being our good students. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. All right, today we're gonna go to the student's book, page 38. Page 38, and it's a reading section. And obviously, I'm gonna play the recording using the QR code here, and I want you to read along with me. We're gonna do a little bit of pronunciation, and also maybe we're gonna do maybe the first and the second videos. We're gonna do a lot of vocabulary today. We haven't really done too much vocabulary, and today that's my plan. Okay. All right. It says right here before you read. It says, "Have you ever heard of neighborhood watch?" Okay. Have you ever heard of neighborhood watch? Do you know what a neighborhood watch is? Do you know neighborhood watch? Neighborhood watch on page 38. Okay. Neighborhood watch. Okay. I don't know about your country, but in America, not all. In fact, not even most. Okay. Some neighborhoods, they have neighborhood watch. Okay. As you know, word neighbor. What's neighbor? Neighbor. Okay, I know some students get this confused. Neighbor and neighborhood. Okay, neighbor is the person that lives near your house. In your area, and neighborhood is the place. Okay, it's the area where you live. Okay, that's the. So neighbor is the person, and neighborhood is the place. Okay. By the way, how do you pronounce this part right here? Do you say hood or hood? Okay, a lot of people they pronounce that hood. When you see double O, I hear a lot of people pronounce it double O. Okay, for example, the word, how do you pronounce that? Is that cook or cook? Cook or cook? It's cook. Okay, just like the word. Is it good or good? Good or good? Okay, remember, good is no good. Okay, it's no good. Okay, it's good. Okay, it's good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye. Okay, it's not goodbye. Hasta la vista. Okay, you don't wanna do good. Okay, it's not good. It's good. Not ooh ooh. Okay, it's good. Cook, and this is hood. Neighborhood. Neighborhood, cook, and good. But how about words like this? How do you pronounce that? It also has double O. Is that good food? Okay, English is crazy. Okay, so this, they all have double O's. These are all sound. Hood, cook, good. But this is sound. Okay, food, food. Okay, so it's not good food or good food. Is good food. Okay, all right. So that's neighborhood. Okay, neighborhood. All right. By the way, so let's go back. So what is a neighborhood watch? Okay, this is like in Georgia. In Georgia, we have a lot of little subdivisions, right? You know what a subdivision is, right? It's like a little place where builders build all the houses together at the same time, and people buy their houses there, and they all live together in this little neighborhood with a name on it, with the one entrance, maybe two. Okay, so like a subdivision would have a neighborhood watch. These are the neighbors getting together voluntarily. They don't get paid. Okay, they're doing it for their own neighborhood. Okay, so what they do is they look after each other's houses. Okay, for example, sometimes people go on a trip, or for a couple of days, or maybe for a couple of weeks, and the house stays empty, and then what happens? The other neighbors kind of pick up the mail, make sure nobody's breaking into the house, or maybe they walk around at night. They take turns walking around the neighborhood to see if there's anything suspicious going on. If you see some people that you don't know, people that strangers, they're walking around, they're acting suspicious, then they'll call the police, right? And what's the number in the United States for emergency? 911. Exactly, 911. Okay, that's the number they call to report anything strange or suspicious. Oh, definitely. When I read a little story in a minute, if some people actually break into a house or break into a car, then the neighborhood watch people will call the police. They also help neighbors with yard work or whatever, especially if you have some old people living there that can't take care of themselves. So that's what a neighborhood watch is. Okay, so I don't know if you have something like this in your country, and I don't know if you have one in your current neighborhood that you live in. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and listen to the story. Okay, let's listen to the story. Okay, so this is page 38, and let's listen. Okay,
page 38. Exercise 2.
Neighborhood Watch Success Story by Letitia Holmes, President, Rolling Hills Neighborhood Watch. People often ask me about the role of Neighborhood Watch. My answer is, because of Neighborhood Watch, our neighborhood is safer and nicer. Members of Neighborhood Watch help each other and look after the neighborhood. For example, we look after our neighbors' houses when they aren't home. We help elderly neighbors with yard work. Once a month, we get together to paint over graffiti. Last Wednesday, the Neighborhood Watch team had another success story. Around 8:30 p.m., members of our Neighborhood Watch were out on a walk. Near the corner cafe, they noticed two men next to George Garcia's car. George lives on Rolling Hills Drive. The men were trying to break into the car. Suddenly, the car alarm went off. The men ran away and got into a car down the street. But they weren't quick enough. Our Neighborhood Watch members wrote down the car's license plate number and called the police. Later that night, the police arrested the two men. I would like to congratulate our Neighborhood Watch team on their good work. Because so many people participate in Neighborhood Watch, Rolling Hills is a safer neighborhood today. For information about Neighborhood Watch, please call 773-555-1234. 3-4.
Okay, all right. That was a long passage. Okay. Anyway, so there's the title of that passage was Neighborhood Watch Success Story. Okay, so we have some vocabulary words there, and let's go over that real quick. The word success. Okay, what does that mean to you? Success. Okay, success means what? Is that a good thing? Yes, of course. Okay, it's a success story. It means what? It's a good story. Okay, something that happened, and that is a good thing. Okay, so they found some people walking around trying to break into a car, and they called the police, and they got caught. Okay, so it was a success. Okay, success is what? It's opposite of what's the opposite of success? What's the word opposite of success? That's right, failure. Okay, so an easy example is if you take a class and you pass all the tests and you move on to the next grade or next level, then that's a success. Okay, opposite is what? You don't go to class, you don't do homework, you do terrible on the exams, then you fail. Okay, that's a failure. Okay, so success and failure. Okay, those are opposite words, antonyms. All right, so that's a success. Okay. All right. What's another word? What's another big word there that we saw? What is this? Elderly. 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 Okay. Elderly. Okay. Elderly. It says elderly people. Okay. What are elderly people? They're same as what? They're people of old age. Okay. All right. Now I don't know what actual old age is nowadays because people are living a long time and they stay very active. So I think traditionally, I mean, sometimes in the past, even 55 was considered old age, but now 55 is like young men, right? Young men, young women. I don't know, old age. I don't know, 90. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's what that means. It means people who are old, or sometimes we call them senior citizens, right? Senior citizens. Okay. So I mean, I guess you say grandma, grandpa, but then again, you have grandma, grandpa at age 35 nowadays. Okay. So anyway, elderly means people of old age. Okay, whatever your definition of old might be. Okay. All right. What's another word in there? Oh, another word. Maybe you know this one. Okay. Graffiti. What's graffiti? Okay. Graffiti is what? Is when you paint or draw or write on a wall, or like in New York, subway trains, on the bridge, bridges, in public places. Okay, this is illegal. This is not. This is a crime. Okay, so some people, they use paint. They usually use spray paint, and they write words, or they draw pictures. Okay, and that's that's a crime. Okay, that's a crime, and that's graffiti. Okay, and they could do a great job looking very artistic and everything, but still they don't have the right to do that in a public place or somebody else's building. Okay, so that's what graffiti is. Okay, all right. What's the another big word I heard was arrested. Arrested. What is arrested? Okay, they said the people that broke into the car got arrested by the police. Okay, arrested by the police. Okay, so arrested means what? They were stopped. Okay, they were held down. Okay, they were checked. Okay, so arrested means in the story is police caught them, and they what do? They use handcuffs, right? Handcuffs. They use handcuffs. Okay, the police use handcuffs. Okay, handcuff. Okay, it's like two metal rings. They put it on your wrist. For criminals. Okay, so they and they take them to jail, right? Okay, they got arrested. Okay, all right. So that's what that means. Have you ever been arrested? Okay, I've never. I've been very fortunate. I've been a good boy all my life, so I've never been arrested. Okay, but I know a lot of people have. Okay, just simply by drinking 2 or 3 beers and getting stopped by the police. Okay, you can get arrested very easily in this country. Okay, so be careful. Okay, all right. So we got some of those vocabulary from the story, and I want to talk about some more vocabulary about crime. Okay, today I want to talk about crime vocabulary, crime or crimes. Okay, now what is a crime? Okay, the neighborhood watch, they're trying to prevent crime, or they're trying to what? If somebody commits a crime, they're gonna try to catch the criminals. Okay, so crime is what? Is a illegal activity. Okay, activities. Okay, illegal activities. Okay, legal means what? Means by the law. Okay, law. Okay, illegal means against the law. Okay, okay. So you're really what? Breaking the law. Okay, so illegal activities. That's what crime is. Okay, okay, crimes are. Okay, and it's against the law or breaking the law. That's how we say it. That's how we express it in English. Okay, illegal activities, crimes. It's an activity that's against the law or you're breaking the law. Okay, that's what crime is. Okay, now what do you call the person who does these crimes or commits a crime? Okay, so the person is a criminal. Okay, person who does crime. Okay, who say commits, who commits a crime is called a criminal. Okay, that's the criminal. Okay, anyway, so obviously we're gonna run out of time before we can actually get into all the different vocabulary of crime. I want to just mention there are two main types of crimes. Okay, one is what? One is misdemeanor. Okay, misdemeanor or misdemeanors, and then second one is a felony or felonies. Okay, felony. Okay, so we have two types of crimes: misdemeanors and felonies. Okay, so misdemeanor. What are misdemeanors? What do you think that is? Okay, these are minor crimes. Okay, minor crimes. Okay, so these aren't serious crimes. Okay, and usually you can get away. Don't give you. You have to pay a fine. Okay, pay a fine. That means what? Some money. Okay, you got to pay a fine, or you have to do some community service. Okay, you have to go to I don't know, to the park, pick up trash. You might have to go to the senior center and volunteer to, I don't know, serve food to the senior citizens or wash dishes. I don't know. Okay, so you have to do 10 hours, 100 hours, whatever. So these are misdemeanors, and that's the punishment. You got to pay a fine, which means pay money to the government, or you gotta pay with your time. Okay, by working and for the community, for the public. Okay, those are misdemeanors. Okay, and the felony. Okay, the crimes that fall under felony are what? These are very serious crimes. Okay, these are very serious. Okay, these are not just you pay a little fine. I mean, you might have to pay a lot of money. Plus, you'll have to go to jail. Okay, imprisonment. Okay, imprisonment. Imprisonment. Okay, that means you go to jail. Prison is another word for jail. Okay, imprisonment. Okay, a big word is incarceration. Incarceration. Okay. So look up these words. Imprisonment, incarceration. Okay. So this is very serious, and we have 50 states and territories in the United States. Now, every state and those territories have different laws. Okay. But in some states, including Georgia, if you commit a felony, you can die. Okay. The state will execute you. Okay. Execution. Okay. So in Georgia, if you commit a felony, you could be killed. Okay. So it's very very serious. Okay. Very serious. Okay. All right. In the next video, I'll talk more about prime vocabulary. Okay. See you soon.